Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the conjunction of Saturn and Venus in our natal chart. So guys, this is one such combination which has been explained, interpreted in different ways. Like if you will go by the language of the traditional Prashuri system, over there it has been mentioned that Saturn, which represents fear, insecurities, which is a very old, gloomy planet, and Venus on a way, which represents love, passion, pleasure, relationship. So it has been mentioned over there that someone who's going to have this conjunction might be a little bit fearful in the matters of commitment. The person might be attracted towards older people in the matters of relationship, and concerns of like fears on the account of material security and insecurity in the matters of relationship. And now if you will go by the language of the Bhrigu Nandi Nadi Jyotish, over there basis that are Saturn and Venus entwined to each other, even in terms of degree, who is ahead of which. So it has been explained that like Saturn, which represents your profession, so it has been explained that because of getting married or arrival of a partner, your profession will start rising up, picking up, or if you will inculcate the qualities of the Venus, or you will put those flavors in your line of work of glamour, of a strong PR, you might also start doing good in your profession as well. So there are like different ways it has been explained. But guys, in this video I will be giving more emphasis and focus on the houses, because it's the house only eventually from where the result gets generated. That is the only reason. Like even if you will go by the Lal Kitab, over there as well they have put more emphasis on the houses rather than the zodiac sign. So yes guys, and the win-win situation in this conjunction is that you know that all the 9 planets can be divided into groups as well. Like one group carries planet like Sun, Moon, Mars, Jupiter, slightly Ketu, and there's one group of friends over where Saturn, Mercury, Venus, slightly Rahu can be put. So that means in a way they are friendly to each other. So basis the houses, and along with that, even from the signs presence as well, there's going to be high possibility that the zodiac sign where Saturn is going to be comfortable, Venus is also going to be comfortable over there as well. And guys, for all those people, like before we will get into the customized results for like this placement in different houses, like even if you want to apply the qualities of the zodiac signs as well, so that's very simple. See, Aries is a sign which is a very headstrong energy, and that is the only reason Saturn generally do not get along very well in this placement, because Saturn wants to take its time to function and manifest results. And we all know that even from the Venus's point of view as well, a lot many times being too proactive do not work out well in terms of landing at right decision in the matters of love, relationship and finances. When we talk about Taurus, this is one such placement where definitely commitment, loyalty, stability somehow give very good functioning grounds to both the energies of the planet Saturn and the Venus. When we talk about Gemini, so definitely guys, there's going to be a lot of flexibility, openness towards new ideas. People who are like they are getting benefited in this society because of their literary talents, and this could be one such combination that you know, your partner seduced you or convinced you only because of his good conversational qualities and the style as well. You might be attracted towards, or you might be in a relationship with someone who's going to have very scholarly kind of image as well. Now guys, when we talk about the Cancer, so yes, Cancer, see the good part about Cancer from the point of view of this conjunction is that it can actually give you a very maternally caring, very concerned kind of relationship. But the problem over here is that with this conjunction, definitely there's going to be high vulnerability that you might be put in a relationship where you are there just out of the fear of you know, stability or material security and insecurity, rather than being unconditionally in love. But guys, when we talk about from the business point of view, like people who have their big chain of hotels and resorts, spas and all, so you will definitely see some kind of combination taking place with the involvement of these 3 players, Moon, Venus and the Cancer. Now when we talk about Leo, so guys, the good part is that see, Saturn wants to be amongst the crowd, and Leo is a sign where definitely the emphasis goes more towards how you can hire the right people, pull the strings and manage things, like sitting on a throne and controlling everything rather than getting your own hands dirty. But guys, from the point of view of this conjunction, definitely it can drive you towards those kind of relationship where like definitely prospects of glamour, being recognized is going to be strong. So recognition is something which can be earned through hardship. The only thing is that all those fruits might get delayed little bit. Now guys, if you have this combination taking place in the Virgo, so over here guys, definitely we know this thing that now Saturn is going to overpower or overwhelm the qualities of the Venus. We all know this thing that Saturn, from the Saturn's point of view, Virgo is a good placement. Definitely Saturn will function where native will not hesitate to work hard. Native will also have this capacity to endure hardship and learn life lessons from all the hardship. But the concern over here is that relationship generally suffer. Like rather than being in a pleasurable ride in your relationship, in your matrimonial life and all, you might be overwhelmed with the duties and responsibilities. Like your way of you know, earning good impression of your partner is going to be only through working hard, handling the chores efficiently and all of that. Now let's say for example, if this combination is going to be taking place in the Libra, guys, it is generally considered as good. Like whether you talk about from the commercial point of view, whether you talk about from the sustenance point of view, like there's a high possibility that you will end up in a relationship where you both will grow professionally, personally, and there's a capacity to get committed to the right person only, finding a right person. And guys, this is one such kind of combination, because otherwise if Saturn is influencing your 7th house to your Venus, it can delay those attributes. Like you might find your love of the life, but it might happen very late in the life. But if it is going to be taking place or Libra is involved, it might happen a little bit early. And guys, if you're going to have this combination in the Scorpio, so guys, we know this thing that Scorpio is a very secretive, it's a very mysterious sign. So definitely guys, just for judging someone's character in terms of commitment and loyalty, this conjunction is not enough to land at any conclusion. But when we talk about like being engaged in those kind of fields and profession where you have to masquerade, where you have to manipulate, where you have to use people, so this could be a good combination. Again guys, Venus in the Scorpio could behave a little bit amorous in order to take advantage. Saturn in the Scorpio might also act a little bit secretive, mysterious, hide things in order to get work done. When we talk about Sagittarius, again guys, Sagittarius has got energy to inspire, to educate, to have multiple interests, definitely in terms of being in the pursuit of learning and knowledge. So regarding that front, this is a good combination. I do not see much of the vulnerability which gets generated over here, because we know this thing that like the way Rahu and Ketu, they pay respect to the Saturn. Saturn also pays respect to the planet Jupiter as well. Their relationship is neutral, but in a way Saturn is respectful towards the Guru as well. So that is a different case, that that sort of kind of respect can only be earned through proving your mettle as well. Saturn will only honor even a teacher or a guru who has got good sort of hardship and life learning and wisdom, not a guru which is there just out of and based out of the entitlement. Based on the expertise, knowledge and hardship, Saturn will definitely pay respect to it. And definitely guys, this is how it is going to be working out in the matters of relationship as well. For you, a good turn on in the matters of relationship could be a person who comes with lot of like experience, lot of learnings and all. Now when we talk about this combination taking place in the Capricorn, definitely guys, you know this thing, Capricorn is a very like profession driven kind of energy and vibration. This is going to be one such combination where even in the matters of love and relationship, both the people will support each other in their life purpose, in their career goals and all. Like the way we come across those power couples, like okay, CEO of this company got married or wedded to this CEO, or in lot many cases royal family, political families, they get into alliance, in matching to each other's status and all. It's a good combination. Now guys, when we talk about Aquarius energy, so definitely guys, with Aquarius there's a lot of like potential and possibility of being friendly, having that multiple interest, where not only you are being very dutiful towards your partner, towards your partner's needs as well, by doing something for the society as well, and many recreational interests and common set of friends and all, and having a very active social life. Now guys, when we talk about this combination taking place in the Pisces, so definitely guys, over here somehow it creates a rift, because the unconditional kind of side of the Venus in the matters of love and relationship might not get along very well with the discipline oriented energy of the planet Saturn. Now guys, definitely now we have understood the basic traits, the way this combination can function in the zodiac sign. Now you have to blend it with the houses, because eventually ultimately it's the house only which will generate result. So guys, let's say for example, if you will find this combination to be taking place in the first house. Now we all know this thing, that first house is going to be somehow ruling over your complete life, all areas of your life. So this combination taking place in the first house generally tells about like people in majority areas of their life, they will always crave and strive towards relationship which can last. Like this is not only getting valid in someone's love life also, but in the matters of the business as well, in the matters of the companies and the organizations you work. You might also try to stay connected with all those people with whom you have engaged at some stage of your life. So definitely guys, Venus and Saturn combination taking place in your first house tells about not only you have the glitter and glam of the energies of the Venus, but you also honor the commitment and loyalty as well, because Saturn is conjunct with it. And again guys, a lot many times what happens is that what we attract is always seen from the planetary presence in the first house, and seventh house generally tells about what we get attracted towards. So if you have Saturn and Venus, so definitely you might be a very good I will not use the word target, but yes, some kind of old people might be very much attracted towards you. This can be looked at this way as well. Now guys, let's say for example, if this combination is taking place in your second house, definitely guys, this is one such kind of combination over where your partner is definitely going to have an impact in your financial inflow as well. Like let's say for example, if you will involve your partner as well actively in your business undertakings, this could be a very good combination for that. Along with that guys, we know this thing that Saturn Venus being conjunct in the second house also tells about a strong degree and sense of commitment to your position, to whatsoever you own and all. This could be a family and all. So native actually very strongly and closely associate himself with all of his position and the values. Like the way for example, for this person, even the basic of the schooling he has done. Like I remember, like when I was working in one of the ad agency, one of my client, she was a royalty from some of the royal family in Rajasthan. I forgot the name. So my colleague, like she used to work on the same account, and she somehow randomly told me, Nipun, you know that this client with whom you are always in touch and contact, she's a royalty. I said, like, how can you say that? She said, no, I checked her bio. She's from Mayo School, Mayo College, I guess. So only the royal family, children and all, they go there. So one such kind of combination is like this. Now guys, when we talk about Saturn and Venus combination taking place in your third house, definitely guys, it's a good combination in this regard, that third house is a very important house for our marketing, how we exert ourselves, how we express ourselves, all sort of commitment, all sorts of all sort of contracts get signed, paperwork, documentation gets done from the third house. So if you have this combination in over here, so again I'll say the same thing, there is a strong potential and capacity to stick to those kind of commitment. Like this person will definitely value his word. This is going to be one such person who will definitely honor all the terms and condition, all the clauses signed in any sort of contract. And again guys, there's a strong possibility to be in one neighborhood for a long span of time, maintain very healthy cordial relationship with your neighbors, with your siblings and all. So in a way, this combination taking place in the third house can be seen as a good placement. Now guys, if you have the Saturn and the Venus combination taking place in your fourth house, so guys, this is a good combination, but a lot many times I have seen that certain lagnas, this can actually make native kind of get squeezed in between, not being able to manage his duties and responsibility towards his wife and the mother. So especially in the cases of the Indian boys who have got this stereotype image of being a mama's boy. But the point which I'm saying over here is that, and in certain lagnas, like we know this thing for the Aries lagna, you will find the the Cancer sign over here. So in short, with all the fire signs, because in their case you will find the water energy being there in the fourth house. So along with that, if you have a Saturn and Venus conjunction, so definitely you will find it difficult how to balance the scale between your commitment towards your mother and towards your spouse. Now definitely we cannot say that it is only going to get valid with the in case of only the male. It could be equally valid for the or in the charts of the female as well. I still remember there is like this neighbor of ours. He once his mother only showed me his chart that okay, his wife she is more than her duties and responsibility towards the husband and the children. She is all the time more worried about her mother. So when I looked at the chart, so yeah, in the fourth house I got all the answers of that girl, that okay, even after marriage somehow her heart is still attached with the mother, and that's what is taking a toll in her marriage, her relationship with husband and children as well. But again guys, this is one such kind of combination. If overall chart is supporting, it can actually give you success in those sort of business. People who have their own resort, people who have their those retreats and spas and all, they do very good in hotel, hospitality business and all. Now guys, if you have this combination taking place in your fifth house, again guys, this is a good combination. Let's say for example, if you have multiple interest in the matters of investments and all, like native has to actually work hard, how rather than putting himself in the line, how he can hire the right set of people and allot them the job and control and pull the strings from the behind. Now guys, when we talk about in the matters of the love and all, so definitely guys, because now Saturn is influencing both Venus and the fifth house, like fifth house, which is the house of the romance, love affairs, and Venus in itself represents that. So individually, if we have to only see the matters of the romance and love relationship, some sort of flavors native will also acquire from the past life as well, like in a way, because fifth house also tells about the pur punya as well. So let's say for example, if native has been badly abused in the past life in the matters of relationship, definitely guys, it's the soul only which has kind of endured all those inflicted wounds on it. And see, I do not want to stereotype over here, but even in the parts of the world, there are like certain countries which still has got this reputation that it is being very male dominated, like where men have this habit of drinking too much and beating their wives and all that abuse and all, and then they get cover it in the name of their culture, religion and other things and all. So the point which I'm saying over here is that the lesson which the native has learned in the matters of relationship will come very automatically, subconsciously, naturally to the person in this life as well, and you will see that getting reflected in the matters of the choices which this person will make in the relationship. And yes guys, even see, it's a good placement in this regard that not only it is going to be influencing your love life, the kind of decision which you take in your business, but also your relationship with the progeny, with the child as well. So generally, if you have this kind of combination, we generally say this thing that Saturn is a very karmic planet. The way you are treating your own parents in front of your children, they are learning it every day. So be very careful around the parenting and all, because it will come back, and this is how you will be treated in your old age. Now guys, when we talk about Saturn Venus combination taking place in your 6th house, so yes guys, this is good in this regard that you might be blessed with a very dutiful, very committed kind of partner. Like within the marriage, you will be wedded to a person who actually helps you in the chores, and who is very accountable, responsible in sharing all the burden and duties of responsibilities and all. And again guys, from the Saturn's point of view, like if I were to say in this kind of placement, Saturn is winning the race. Like your job is getting done well, you're efficiently doing good in your career and all, life is very meticulously planned and all, you're able to win over your enemies as well. So how to manage everything in a very efficient way, that is fine. But somehow the pleasure part of the life, the happiness and very relaxing part, like like those kind of people, when they go on a vacation, they are, you can see that kind of relaxation right over there oozing out from their forehead, from their body. And they're like those people, even they are in a vacation, in the back of their mind they are just thinking about work back in home, or even when they are like with their partner and all, somehow being preoccupied with the duties, with the work pressure and all. So again, this is one such kind of combination over where Saturn wins the race. Now guys, when we talk about Saturn and Venus conjunction in your 7th house, again guys, this will definitely tell a lot about the kind of people you will be attracted towards, what is going to be the actual happening and learning in the matters of marriage and relationship. So definitely guys, with just this presence, we get to know that marriage could get a little bit delayed, or this could be a case that you might be attracted towards someone who's going to be doing very good in the profession, someone who will be doing very good in his career and all, going to be well established, someone who's going to be serious, mature, who can give you security, who can give you commitment, who can be a good provider as well. So it's a good placement. Now guys, when we talk about this combination taking place in your 8th house, so again guys, there's going to be a lot of kind of there could be fear on the account of intimacy, passion, sexuality and all. So definitely that will come into picture. And again guys, when we talk about people who are prominently being ruled by the 8th house, their impressions are very deep, and what event can trigger something, some repressed emotion, it is very difficult to judge. Like let's say for example, in the childhood you might got molested and you thought it was just any other day, but that impression, that wound get deeply ingrained in your subconsciousness, and you might not even realize that what event 20 years down the line is going to trigger it. So yes, when we talk about the 8th house related matters of intimacy and all, there has to be some open channel of communication over there. Like let's say for example, if you feel that okay, your partner in these certain days, in these certain environment, in these kind of situation is not able to find compatibility with you emotionally, physically and all, so do not press your partner, rather talk it through. That will become very important. This is one such kind of combination which can actually make you a very good psychologist as well, a very good marriage counselor and all. Now guys, let's say for example, if you have this combination taking place in the 9th house, so yes guys, 9th house has got everything to do with how we inspire, how we uplift, how we motivate the world. And with this combination taking place in the 9th house, so there is going to be a possibility that you will be in relationship with someone where the person is going to be very well respected in the society. The person might be the will come with such a kind of background where he was the first one in his family to do this thing, he was the first one in his company to achieve this. So that sort of kind of respect and earned merit and all can be attached with this combination taking place in the 9th house. Again guys, like when we talk about very strongly being devoted to your religion, being very And especially here I'm talking about people who form a kind of a relationship with their gods, with their faith as well. Like some people, we say in India, some people see Lord Shiva as their father, some people see like Lord Krishna as their child, as their kind of lover. So that sort of relationship which you even form with the gods in your devotion as well. Now guys, Saturn Venus taking place in the 10th house, I will definitely say that utilize the concept of the and the principles of the Bhrigu Nandi Nadi Jyotish. Like for example, in your professional line of work, active involvement of your partner will definitely help you. Whatever you do, like how you advertise, market, brand yourself, like even if you are like a lot many times people say this thing, oh, you see Mark Zuckerberg, you see these people, they are all the time wearing just one plain t-shirt, and this is what tell about how focused, dedicated they are. It might be working out for them, but if you have Saturn Venus in the 10th house, so definitely the choice of clothing you prefer, your your eyeglasses and presentability, perfumes and all, your presentability will definitely matter a lot. And all these kind of fields which we have just discussed right from the beginning, like where hospitality, serving, glamour, all of that is needed, you might be able to do very good over there. And you have this capacity to stick and maintain your relationship with your bosses, with people you will come in contact with for longer span of time. If this combination taking place in the 11th house, definitely guys, we know this thing, 11th house is the house of the large group activities. So Venus is a very kind of a playful energy. Now we have reached a domain where like both of these two planets are comfortable. Like the way we talk about 7th house, we talk about 11th house, these are two such houses where these two planets flourish in a very efficient way. So all the things which we have learned about Saturn and Venus so far, like being in a relationship with a person who's going to be a provider, where there is going to be some sort of right set of choices in the matters of relationship and all, deeper sense of commitment, loyalty and all will function over here. And not only it will have its flavors in your personal life, in your personal relationship, but also the kind of organizations you will get in touch with. Like the way guys, for many people, the chief reason for this success happened to be because when that organization was growing up, they joined that organization when it was just at a very fledgling stage, and with the growth of that organization they also grew in their life, in their career. And guys, if you have this combination taking place in the 12th house, definitely guys, like so many ways of looking at it, you might find your partner in secrecy, in isolation. A lot many times it also gives rise to those kind of secretive relationship as well, you got involved romantically with someone, the guy who is already married. So it always give rise to these kind of things which happen behind the scene, or which might not be very well accepted in the society. But again guys, this is one interpretation only. When we talk about, like for example, doing something good in foreign land, or like when we talk about all those matters and issues which people are not talking about, all those taboo kind of things, so establishing your career in these kind of fields and living kind of a dual life, very committed and strongly passionate about certain causes, this is how we can see this combination working out in the 12th house. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyawad.